And ciao nice people! Welcome! We are finally back on RPG Maker. We need to finish the demo in some hopefully this month. Give me a second. It's raining outside and the avatar moves to the mouth on its own. That's funny. Wait, let's see. I should increase the threshold, right? This is fine, okay. I hope I didn't mess up the background. Also, I should remove safe mode because it's still active from the previous stream. And I definitely don't want it to activate. Okay, here we are. So, hopefully this will be one of the last streamings before doing the content of the demo on stream. Because, well, simply, it's mostly over. I just need to refine a lot of stuff. And there is an extra stuff I would like to do right now. Which is the password system. Okay, no, it's not what it sounds like. It's... wait, first let me start with music. Oh, yes. Okay, my connection is not doing good with this weather, but it's fine. Here. Okay. So the idea is doing a password system where you create a password one by one. To be more clear, it's just a number input system, but you input one number at a time. Because there is there is a funny thing going on behind it, so I wanted to do it. So first we should find that area to try it. I think we can use this area we used last time. So where is it? Here. I already set up a way to input numbers and and create a password, though it's only well, it works, but it's not graphical. I will show you what I mean right now. After this, I don't know what to do on stream, so hopefully we will have other things to program on stream. Also, I managed to have the Steam overlay work on this game. It's incredible. Okay, so this is how it should be. There is a password with 4 digits, or there is an input number with 4 digits. Though you can only input one at a time, and it works. With some constraints, of course. A thing I want is, together with this, there are the other numbers nearby. So you will see on the left there is a 3, on the right a 7, and on the right again it's empty because you need to set it up again. Because this is a small mini game that works around the digits you selected before. Would be technically better if the player didn't know the other digits, but it would become very annoying if the player doesn't know what the other digits are. So maybe we can even... Would be cool like if the digits revealed on its own, but I think it's just better to put the numbers here. To put the digits here. Again, it would be better if the digits were not shown, but would be much more chaotic for the players. And I would prefer to avoid that. Also, I need to redraw the buttons here, but for now it works. So how is the idea? This is the digit number 2. We need to have another thing that draws the digits. The digits of the other numbers. I think though it's easy to get. This code gets specific digit from password. We can run all of those and it will be done. It's a little chaotic that the letters are read backwards, and that's a little confusing. I need to be careful. Because this is the digit number 2, but it's indexed as 3. Because it's reading from right to left. I know it's confusing. So first of all, we should bring out the code. Here. And we can find the right section right away. It's password. Okay. So here we have check password game value. What is it? What is it? Ah, okay, it reads a variable. So it compares the variable with the value we're about to insert. It's like reads this value and tries to save it in the input. With some trolling in the middle, maybe. Maybe. And there is the second function which just gives us the number we already saved. We need to be careful though what happens if we don't get any value, if the value is empty. I think it's simple because it will be at 0 instead. Okay, we need a new function which is other password digits, and we need to get the current digit so we know which one is already there or which one not to draw. Okay, by default we are drawing all of those and then we remove the one we don't need. Let me open the game again just to have a clearer vision. Here, I want the numbers to appear 1 here and 2 on the right. That's it. Ooh, good Kirby music. For now. First I need to choose in which layer to draw them, but hopefully there is no problem since there are no other pictures there. We can go with 41, sure. So we need, how was it? Wait, I did it on my other game. I want to draw numbers on screen. I should use pictures, but I have to make a picture for each number and it's annoying. So we'll see if the placeholder works for now. You know what, we try it from the game itself. Let's see, we have the plugin command. But where is it? Text picture. I don't have a lot of plugins, I realize. Weird. I thought I did. Okay, we have the number 6 for example. You know what? We can make it bigger. Okay. And we show a picture with nothing. That's how it works. Just to test, let's see if the idea works. Here, you see, there is a 6. Here, perfect. It's perfect. I also need a background, I realize, but the number is flawless. So it works. Now, the problem is calling plugin through code is not as easy. Luckily though, I did something in ambiguous wording. Let me open a plugin from there. The literal same plugin, but I removed the parentheses so you can call it from outside. Though I should probably improve it so I can call it... oh wait, maybe I can call it just... I think I can just call it like this and through the plugin command. Let's see. Because if you call the plugin command... okay, yes, I see. I simply made the value that gets set accessible from outside. So technically I can just set this up here in the code. I need to override though the plugin I'm using in the game. Literally it's the same, but with the value made accessible from outside. Or was it here? Though the name is kinda generic here. I might change it in plugin text picture text. Kinda redundant, but the important thing is the name doesn't repeat. Not the best way to program it, but it works. Just to avoid problems, let's see if it works. Okay, it still works, so we did not crash anything. And that's a goal on its own. Where was this music? Final Fantasy, right? Interesting remixes. So I can just set this picture as, let's say... which number did I want? Wait, there is no specific number, but for now let's try random numbers. So we have all the 4 numbers. And we need to draw them. Luckily it's simple, I can just make throw the picture on layer 41. I just define the coordinates. Let's see, 400, 900. Should be in the middle, but maybe this is for later. We don't need anything, right? And file is empty by default, right? Let's see if just this is enough. Let's move the X by 100. And let's just call this. If I call it here instead. Oh. This might work first try. Okay, not really, but you never know. I knew it. Did I save text picture wait. Okay, this is a remnant from before, right? No. Oh yeah, because I didn't change everything in the plugin. My bad. This should be replaced everywhere. Sure. Let's do. Wait, I think I'm replacing too much even. Wait, undo. Let's just replace the whole. Okay. Definitely I've avoided some trouble. Okay. With that out of the way, maybe we can have it work. Yes, you see, we have, that's not how I wanted it. Yeah, because it's eating the first slash. We should have the double slash, okay. So we can have the sign to make the sign a little bigger. Oh, hello mutation, Ivory, welcome, how it's going? Text picture, text picture, text picture. Well, I always say it's better to have longer variable names because in this way you never have two variables with the same name. Same with folders, right? You type random stuff in there and you get a duplicate folder for whatever reason. Sleepy. Well, if you want, you can rest. You're, well, people are yet not required to watch my stream, so you can rest. And true. Did we find the truest true? It's not true, it's more, it's true. Okay, it works. We have the numbers here, though I feel like they should be bigger. So, we should add even 2 more sizes, or maybe I'm exaggerating. Well, as long as it's visible. I think it's reasonable. Okay, now the position should be near it. Also, we need a background. Do we have a picture for background? Like a black picture. Not really. I should make one specific for there, but yeah, I don't know what I was expecting. Wait, maybe I have it from the title screen. This one, here. This one is perfect. We might want to stretch it a little, but also it's annoying because the screen is longer below, but I don't see it. It's literally 1080 pixels high. I might want to stretch it a little. On the other direction. Okay, smaller. So this should be a background for the password or the digit input. Can make it a little transparent. Can stay in the background. Okay, we have our background. This, I suppose, can appear in the function here, but it's better if it appears through code here. So I can just have it appear on those coordinates. Okay. So let's make it. So on number 40 we have X, Y. What do you want? Oh yeah, the scale Y. And I will never regret doing this plugin because I can omit all the other options I don't need. I suppose we need opacity. And maybe the file name. Title, black menu options. That's it. Back menu options, never mind. Back and black. And this should make everything appear. Let's see if programming magic makes it appear on the same line. No, I didn't fix it. Though it's definitely on the right direction. Maybe a little less opaque. Or more opaque, yeah. And slightly above. So can stay. I would say 58 and more opaque. All the other letters, yeah, definitely should be placed better, but for now, let's see. Wait, I didn't save. Okay. We can keep it as a reference. Should be above and more spaced out. We could have one by one, but I think it's better to have parameters, right? We can even have I think having a loop is better. Well, maybe it's better manually, but I think doing a loop is even faster. I don't know. Let picture equal to, let's start at 41, sure. P is less than 4. P++. Is my stream fine? Because at times when I press plus, the stream explodes. No, really, it's the save mode I use for other games. Okay, the loop is simple. It just draws a number and the picture, where the picture ID is equal to P. I think though it's better to start from 0, right? Because then I can count better the distance. So instead it's maybe we can start from even 1, sure. So it's P plus 1. No, it's 40 plus P. Because we want to draw on picture 41, 42, 43, and 44. Totally arbitrary, but still. And the coordinates? Those are wrong. We need to have them above and on the right, more on the right. To make it simple, we can have a letters X, and it's 500, and letters Y, which is less. Let's say 700, 750 here. So everyone can have the letters Y, and the letters X will increase each iteration, which will be letters X increase. Y increase starts with, sounds like E with increase, right? I will write it this way, I don't care. Let's say 100 is definitely not enough. 300 even? So that means the first letter will be drawn at 500, the second at 500 plus 300, the third at 500 plus 300 times 2, and so on. So we simply multiply the increase by the iteration we are in. And this will draw 4 pictures with two lines of code. Let's see. How many iterations is there? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we should make equal 4. So it runs exactly 4 times. Let's see if it's right. Okay, maybe too much spacing now. And also, of course, it starts at 1. So the increase already counts. So we should decrease this and also this one. Because the increase gets added even the first iteration. Let's see, mister. Okay, that sounds very fair, honestly. We have just one problem. The window box appears in the middle, and the window box should move depending on which number you place. Like if I input the number 1, the window box should appear here. So we have 2 options. Or we move the window box, or we move the background. Would be much better to move the window box, to be honest. But we need to dip into the code a little. Okay. Dipping it is. Let's see first if I already worked onto it, because I definitely had to touch some code of the window sides for this. Let's see. Input window. This is the text input window, right? Name input, sim battle. Probably not. Then we are gonna see here on Windows, like not the operating system, like the windows where you draw stuff in the game. Let's see. We have a lot of those. Scrollable. There's 160 nice options. Selectable, no, selectable is when you select an item. Shop number, shop status, name input, we are close. Oh, the name input is complicated. Window number input, here we are, that's what we need. And to be honest, it's wrong checking here. I realize, we need to check on sprites. Because we set up the window, but it gets drawn by sprites. Is it? Probably. Let's see, create window selectable. Prototype? I don't remember how it works. Because I'm pretty sure here there are not the parameters for it. How did it work? I forgot. Scene file? No. Sprite. Here. Right. It's kinda complicated to find, but I don't think it will be that unfortunate. Like here, for example, we have the spacing information. Also, can I find window number input here? No, okay. What about here? No. Okay, only here. I see. There's a lot of stuff. Wait, maybe we can find... maybe here, item width. You can also change the max number of input numbers. That's interesting. Item width. I don't think it matters. I wanted to change the starting position of the window. And this is not done here, right? Yeah, we need to find where it gets drawn. Let's see. I forgot how it worked. It's... let's see if we can find it here in sprites. Sprite act, yeah, that's a lot. No. Am I sure it's here? It creates... I don't remember how it's managed. I really wish there... I don't know. I wish I remember where to do it. Maybe I'm starting to take some notes on what I do in my games or how to set up achievements on Steam games. Because in the future I will definitely forget and need it again, and that's a big of a hassle to remember how to put achievements in your games. So it will never happen again, hopefully. So what we need to do is to find where it... I can't remember, it was... defined somewhere. If only I remember. The function create, where is it? Can I see where it's called? Not here. I'm upset. Maybe I should check what I already saved. Because this is where, for example... Wait, scene file. List window... This is definitely called in sprites, right? No. In scenes, maybe? Yes. But it was hijacked by me, so... Still, this one is definitely what we need, right? So it's scene file in scenes. I closed it. No. Open again. Here. Okay, maybe this is the right area, right? Yes, if I just do... No, this is the wrong scene though. But it's the right place. Window number input. Yes, here. Scene message. So I can just hijack the number here and have a different behavior, right? Please be this simple. I love hijacking code. Doesn't seem to make a difference to me. Do I overwrite it? Even item, associate window. This is in message, this is different. But I definitely here. Definitely call here number input window. And that window this. If I can find where the function is called. It's called only 59 times. Maybe we can find it. The problem is it will if we edit it, it will change every window. Also, it's not here. Oh wait, is it? I don't see him. I can't find it. Aha, here. It's getting more upsetting than I thought. What if I had add random numbers here? What if I hijack the number there? Doesn't matter too much since I can hijack it only for that section, right? Doesn't change anything. Is this Outer Wild music? No, Animal Crossing, of course. Of course it's not indie games. If not the most notorious ones. Maybe we should go with the other method then. Kinda upsetting, but for the demo we... Do I surrender like this? Well, I should go with the most convenient way, but I want to move the window. And I will need to move it eventually because first, it's more effective. Second, I have the full stream just to do that, so we can take our sweet time. If I get how it works though, because in scenes it probably draws the windows. We can have breakpoints. I will probably take my sweet time for this though. Out of stream. But since we are here, the important part is this. We need to find where it draws the input number while defining every value. The x, y, width, height. And this is definitely not it. At least maybe we look for window rect and that's it. Okay, yeah, that's a lot of those. But we just check the value scene file. Here we can have everything, scene options, scene status. But we checked it, that's not the scene. The input number is not a scene, right? It's not. Then I don't know how it will be called. You see message. Oh, wait, the message is a scene? Maybe with a hope then. We have a lot of button. Even the debug is a scene. I think we have scene name. No, name is a scene on its own, of course. Not the input name. But the message is one. Weird. I think we looped around. How do we... Here. Input. We look for input again. We have a lot of terms to look for. I wonder where it's called. Well, we can look backwards, right? Here. Here. We need to find what calls this, right? Window number input. And we found it before, right? Here. New window number input. So we need to find what calls this. Okay, doesn't help anything. Though we know it's inside scene message now. It's like playing a detective game. Except, yeah, I really want to play some Ace Attorney or Danganronpa. Anything but programming. No, I like programming, but nothing beats a mystery game, right? I should play more. Wait, here. Oh, we only have. What if I look for VX? It's definitely the key term for drawing windows. Command window in the title. Scene message, message window. I think this is the right option. Called window. Okay, we are there. Event item. Map name. We are so close. I feel like. Help window. Ah, what is this? Command window. No. Ah, called window again. Category. What is category window? Item window. We are close. Skill type. Come on. Status window. Item window. Is it command window? No, it's scene equip. Never mind. Steering status. It's probably in the not option, not file. It's in message. Scene message. We also have the dummy window. Scene name, we are close to the bug. Oh no, we are in the entire battle scene. No, that's too much. Leave it. Leave. Escape, okay. Wait, are we repeating? Did we skip it? Let's see, message window. Is it this one? Oh, why not try it? Let's add 600 and see what happens. You know what? Let's mess with the others as well. Scroll text window, gold window, event item. I don't think so, but let's mess up everything. Name window, definitely not. Map name, no. Help window, just in case. And command window. Here we are entering the menu, so we are probably already outside. Where there is no window for the input number. And none of those work. Undo. What if I already edited it? I don't think I changed it though, right? Let's look for it here. Because I definitely changed about a bunch of values here. It's for the bug. Edit window, no. There's the button. The message, maybe. Maybe I need to change it here. Because maybe it inherits the same parameters of the message. The window where it chooses the numbers. I wish there was I knew a better way to check what it is. It's not this though. We are left with not a lot of options. List window? No, this is scene file. We are out of options. Huh. I don't want to do the old method. It's not elegant to have all the numbers move. Well, it's not that bad, but I honestly want them to move. But maybe I'm asking for too much. Is it that important? Definitely not. So we can definitely ignore it completely, right? It's simple, also because we just need to change here the parameters. Here, we defined them before. And let's see. So, how does it work? First, this one draws things correctly. But, what if I want to draw... Okay, never mind. This does not draw things correctly because it's exactly in the middle, but we don't want it in the middle, right? We want this slightly on the right or slightly on the left. So we can start by adding half of the increase here. So at least it will be on top of 1. Let's see. Here, it appears on top of this one. That's enough for now. Would be better though if we started at a specific point, or completed on the left or completed on the right. Completed on the left is fine. So now it starts here. Wait, it did not move. Scam, it's a scam. I swear I changed it. Wait, it's completely on the right. It's... It's not moving anymore. Okay, this is a interesting mystery. I'm clearly changing values here, but nothing really changes. There's a mystery afoot. So this is the right one. If I say 300, it should move. Ah no, wait, it should move. To move on the right, I should increase it. So if I do 700, if I increase the X value, it will probably move completely on the left. Here, okay, okay. That's weird, but it's kind of what I want. So we need to increase the values here as well. Let's see. I increased this one from 400, so I should increase this one by 1, so we have 444, and add the letter increase. By default, it should be 600, right? Okay, at least it's fitting. Maybe slightly less. Maybe just the numbers should be slightly on the left. So maybe I should decrease this one by a little. And it's just fine-tuning actually, but... Okay, the idea is, based on the digit we are drawing, this one appears on different positions. This is digit 1. So, letters X increases by the number of digits we are shifting, or maybe should I think it should, yeah, it's going on the left. So if we are drawing the second digit, everything shifts by 1 on the left. So it's time digit. I will probably decrease by 1, so we have the count right. So for example, if I call this one with parameter 1, we have this result. If I call with parameter 2, it's gonna be no, no. Let me continue. Should be shifted on the right here. It's wrong though, because the background still doesn't have a parameter. Also, I should line it better. Slightly on the right. Yeah, because I got the wrong parameter here. 720. Okay. Let's make Satan number sure. Okay. So we should we should compare this number with the letter X. So I should probably use it as a parameter. I want a 666, but I have to remove it, unfortunately. we make the difference between the two numbers is 60. So we can do minus 60 plus letter X. Wrong math, I know, but sure. Let's do it the normal way. Minus 60. Now it will line up. Okay, here. And appears exactly where I need it. Of course, we can fine tune a lot of things, like the Y. Letters Y can decrease a little. And this one is kinda fine, actually. Okay, so now, based on the number we are drawing, the background kinda lines up. And now it's more lined up. A problem is you can see the 8 behind, right? We need to remove it only when we are drawing the second number. That means... What does it mean? That based on the digit we are skipping one. So I think it's simple, right? If P is equal to the digit we are drawing, we skip this iteration. We are not drawing the number. Did I save? Yes. You see, here, it's not appearing the number. It's perfect, actually. Okay. A bunch of other things. The number is always 8. It's wrong. We need to read the specific number. I think it's simple, right? Get specific digit from password. And we get it right here. And the D should be the P, right? Or it's inverted, right? We are messing up every sort of reading. Here, the digit number is not inverted. This is getting complicated, but it's fine. Maybe I can try to use the trick. Where is it? How was it? Alt 96. Yes! The backtick! The almighty powerful backtick allows me to put an entire function inside text. Is it? Why doesn't it work? Oh yeah, because this should be the defining thing. Okay. Now I'm putting the entire function inside. And I should do the... Since the value here is not inverted, since I'm reading from left to right this time, I should fix it here. Okay. Let's see now. Though everything will be 0 at the start, right? Or even not defined. Probably a bug. Not a number! Wow, that's funny. It can appear as text. Wow, hilarious. Is it right? Because, yeah, 4 minus 4. Does it start counting by 1 or not? I don't remember. I think it adds 1, right? No, because 4 minus digit. If the digit is 4, it becomes 0. So it's right. We need to have a dummy value here. The variable is 163. So we can just have the value as whatever we want and try it. Still wrong. 6, 1 and whatever. Yeah, it's skipping the first one. Let's see. Maybe... Huh. I should increase it by 1? Probably, I don't get the reasoning, but let's try by shifting the numbers by 1. Why does it work? Because it's reading... okay, 4, 3, 1... 4, 3, 2, 1. Not the 0. I thought the 0 was valid, though. Well, as long as it works. I hope this doesn't come later and bite me in the butt. Again, I would be careful on programming confusing stuff, but this is just for this section, so I can afford to make it a little more unpractical to code, okay? Okay, this is not over because we need to remove them now. I think it's simple though. There was a code that deleted every picture. I can just use it. Here. So we can just do, I think... we can just do this, right? If digit is equal to -1, we delete everything. Easy. Not the best way to do it, but it does it. So deletes every picture between 40 and 44. Okay. So we just remove everything with a -1 value. So here we put a digit, and after putting it, we just remove everything. I should also do that if the value is 0, it draws everything, but I think it does it by default, right? No, because it will shift everything on the left. We can do this. If digit is not 0, they do this. As normal. Otherwise, it will stay in the middle. For example, if we want to display the final number. Do we even want to display the final number? I don't think so, but... just in case I want, let's set it up. Should be... letter increase times 1.5. I don't think I will never use this, so let's try now. I could have done it better, but it works. I should just not say it before checking if it works. Okay, what's the problem now? It's clearly too much on the right. Oh yeah, because I said digits equal to 1. My bad. Also, I should return. Okay. Let's see now. It works perfectly. Here is we choose the digit and it disappears, most importantly. Oh, the problem is I need to sync it with the text, so it needs to be above. Oops. So should be 200 pixels above there. Higher, higher. Okay. To match it up though, we need to have because information here is on the bottom, this one is in the middle. They should be in the bottom too. There is a mechanic which few people know on RPG Maker. I got the wrong one. Based on where the text appears, the input or the choices will be different, even if the text appeared before. I didn't move everything, I see. Interesting remix. Letters Y. So I should just have an idea. Should be 58. Wait. I decreased it by 200, right? Before it was 700. So I can just make letters Y minus 66. Here, Satan again. So I can decrease it and hopefully it should match up with everything. At least at the end we have Satan somewhere. That's great. Yeah, it's rare. Incarnated. Okay, kinda there. Quite. Not almost quite. A little lower. The important part is that works. Here, perfect. Maybe a little slightly above just to match the line, but I think it works wonders. I think I like it this way. It would be better if the window moved, but good luck finding it, Waldorf. Yeah, kinda trolly. This is hard. It's the password game all over again. Okay. Wait, since we are here, I need to fix a bug about it. Because there is a chance where you will not be able to... You get soft lock. Because there is a troll where you need at the end to put a even or an even number. But if you are surrounded by two uneven numbers, it might become impossible and you get soft lock. To make it clear, if, for example, if the number on the left is 2, you put this number inside. Let's mark it with a 0. You can put a line, but not letters. Weird. Because it's a minus. Of course. So if the number on the left is a 2 and the one on the right is a 6 and whatever later, the number in the middle cannot be anything if you need to choose a odd number, because 1 is closer to 2, 3 even, and 5 and 7 are closer to 6. So you only get 9 actually. It's worse though if it's 3 and 7. Because if you need to choose a even number for this spot, you cannot choose number closer to 3 or 7. So you cannot choose 2, 4, 6 and 8. So you're blocked completely. So I want to do if the numbers are 3 and 7 and you need to choose the one in the middle in this wild scenario, which might still happen, then by default it will be a odd number you need to choose. Well, usually it's chosen based on the opposite of what you choose. So, how did it work? We turned on the password code. So, should be defined here, right? Trolling even sum, this one. This one, if you choose the last number as an even number, it will say, oh, you need an odd number. And the contrary. Here, it sets a 0 or a 1, so that's simple. So, here I define if it's a even or not. So, if it's not defined, I don't remember how it goes. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, it doesn't return anything because it sets you up for being wrong. After, because it literally sets, oh, you have an even number, then the required is uneven, and later it checks that and gets you wrong. Again, sets you up for disaster. What we want to do is to check if the digits nearby are not the infamous 2 and 6 and 3 and 7. Because that will bring a soft lock. How do we do that? Good question. I don't have the faintest idea. So first let's see the current digit. Current digit is the choice. Okay, this is simple. This is the number we choose. And the current digit is this one, and this is aligned, luckily. So, first we need to check if it's the number on the sides. If it is, then it's safe. If current digit is 2 or 3, then we have troubles. We have trouble if it is like this. So we need to check if the digits around are 2 or 6. Though we need to check if one is 2 and the other is 6, not if there is either of those are a 2 or a 6. Because if we get a 2 and a 2 on either sides, should not be a problem. Is there a simple way to do this? I need to check if the number has a 2 on the left, on the right, and the other side a 6. I feel there are convoluted ways to do that. There should be simpler. Well, there are convoluted ways to make it optimally, but I don't care about doing optimally. It should work. It just should work. So, I have an idea, it's not the cleanest one, but bear with me. So, if digit of the number on the left of the one we chosen is exactly 6, there should be better ways. There are, but it pains me to. No, wait, no, we cannot do this because we need to do the same with 7 and 3 next time. No. That's beyond question. We need to do 8 conditions there and there. Not the best idea. Oh, I unlocked the GGVP badge. What is it? Twitch, what is it? Doesn't tell me. Thanks, Twitch. I like this problem though. Sounds simple, annoying enough. At least if I get fed up, I can just do the brainless solution. But it's kinda convoluted. So I think we can do it, right? We can even delegate it to a function. We can do it brainlessly though. I think we can do it brainlessly, right? Okay, let's do it brainlessly. So we check if the digit on the left is a 6. If it is, we need to check if the digit on the right is a 2. And if all of these matches, the one on the right, then that means we risk a soft lock. That means the final number needs to be an even number, otherwise an odd number will create a risk of soft lock. So, how is it? It's to say even, I just say 0, right? I don't have notes on this. I don't know why I'm trolling myself. Though this is not the solution, the entire solution, because we need to check the opposite. If the number on the right is a 6, or number on the left is a 2 and the number on the right is a 6. Same result. Though it's not over because we need to check the numbers 3 and 7. So now, if the number on the left is a 3 and the number on the right is a 7, then the player needs to choose a odd number. But also if the number on the left is a 7 and the one on the right is a 3, we need to choose another number. Yeah, this is hard coding at its finest. But it works, it works. And last touch, this one will reset every choice we make. So this needs to be placed before. Okay. Right. Okay. We should test it, shall we? Also, this is the sum of the numbers. And trolling even sum. So if you put the numbers and the sum is even, maybe it should be the opposite. Let's try it. We need to set up every code though. Do I have a test area? Here. Oh, I removed it, come on. But maybe if we do this, we are done. Honestly though, I can definitely test this out of stream. It's not that... well, it's quick to fix. Let's just see if the number matches here. Because also, by default here I set the final number, right? So, not 0, not 2, not 7, can be 6. Need to sum to even number. So now we put a 5. Is right, because this is an even number. I just coded it wrong before. I coded it wrong. So yeah, we need to fix the code because the code was wrong from before. That's why it was sus for me. So let's see. How do I switch between 1 and 0? Because this is 1 or 0 depending on the result here. I can just do it here, right? How do I switch 0 and 1? There has to be a very convenient way, right? Like 0 minus 1 minus value, yeah. Here. 1 minus value. If it's 1, it's 0. If it's 0, it's 1. Easy. Okay, that was the solution. So now I say 5. It says, oh wait, it's right. It shouldn't. Right. Need to sum to even number. And it's right, but it shouldn't default it on even number because it's 3 and 8, not 3 and 7. Huh. If it's undefined. Wait, did... Wait, there is an extra step because at the start it always stop the player on doing the val. Maybe I should... I don't know. So... the sum of the numbers divided by 2 or percentage 2, which is what remains from the division, should not be even or odd. Like the sum should not be even or odd. I thought I was right by putting a negative here. Maybe it was right as it was here. We need to change the parameter we are saving here. I don't know. We can just do... Oh yeah, because it says... No, it's important what we say, right? Because the game somewhere tells us, oh yeah, I need to sum to an even number. Here. Even or odd? Only says even though, right? Wait, I never programmed it? It should say, oh, odd or even. It always says even here. So that's wrong. Okay, I did reset the change I made. Let's see now. Now, if I say instead 6, no, 5, which sums to an odd number, it always says even. Okay, it's fine. Now, let's make the extreme scenario, where we have a 3, number to set, and a 7. This would have soft locked the code before because there were no valid solutions, but now, since there is a 3 and a 7, it will by default expect a odd number in a sum. No, wait, it all depends on the last number though. If the last number is even or not, depends everything, so it's wrong how I programmed it. It's fine though, it's fine. Because we need to consider then the last number. How do we consider the last number though if we don't know from which number we started? Okay, enigma time. We have a number which could be 2 or 3. If it's 2, we want 4. If it's 3, we want 1. How do we reach it in a simple mathematical equation? I'm pretty sure it's possible. Let's see. I kinda like this sort of puzzles actually. Where can I do it without being too annoying? Well, sure, here. So, I have 2 or 3. I want 4 or 1. So we definitely need to use something more than difference, right? We can do if it's 1, it's 3, if it's 3, it's 1. Yeah, we can do if it's 2, it's 4, if it's 3 or 1, a simple condition, but that's not fun, right? We want to flex our mathematic capabilities. So to transform a 2 in a 4, you multiply by 2. But if you transform 3 in 1, you need to divide by 3, so that's not a solution. So we need to start with a medium number, like, for example, what if we have 1 and we subtract 2 or 3. If you subtract 1, it becomes minus 1. That's kinda contorted, right? I feel like I'm going the contorted way, but I love to do this sort of calculus. What if... maybe it has to do with something with 4. I don't know. Sure, I surrender. Let's do the normal way. Pam, pam. That other side is 4 by default. If current digit is 3, it's 1 instead. This should be the easier way, but I wanted to big brain it. Let's avoid it. So what is that? Other side reference is the digit on the other side, which will define it right away. Let other side, which is digit other side. That's literally what it says. Digit that defines if will be odd or even. So if the digit on the other side is a 6, then if we say the final number will be odd, we need to keep that in consideration. Though it doesn't change if we add a even number, so we can just do the division right away. We divide by 2 and we get if it's a 1 or a 0. That's not right though, because if the number is a 1, I should negate it and become a 0. So I should do the operation later. So now, for every number, for every case in which there is a soft lock, and I need to set it before that the number needs to be even or odd, I can just sum the number to the digit on the other side and divide and have the rest with 2. In this way, if the fourth number is odd, it will even up. If it's not, it will not. Like this. Hopefully the math checks out. It's literally that, math. Let's see it away. So first. So 3 and 7. The first value should be a troll. If we say 5. No, we should try with a even number. Oh wait, no, it rules out everything, right? So yeah, by default it accepts a number like this. Okay, okay. No, needs to sum to even number. But there is the 5 in the end. I need to put a way to know if it's odd or not, okay? So I need to know which value do you return, please. Set the value to -6. Wait. We can do -15, but we add the trolling even sum. So we should, if it's odd, we will add 1, so it's -14. To some even number. If it's -15, it means we input it a even number, so we need a odd number, right? Meanwhile, if it's 14, it means it's odd. So now we should have some feedback. Maybe. Maybe. So if we say 5. Okay, this is right. Huh? Not even the final troll? Wait. No, this should... Why didn't it roll? Does it go in order? No. Maybe it skipped a value. It skipped... Maybe it skipped this in a way. How? 15, 14. We added the number, though. I'm very confused. We should check what the value is. Should be pretty simple. We love to check numbers. Okay, should not be right. Let's see. -5? It did not change anything. Why is it 5? Did I say? I did not save up for the love of 11. I always compulsively save. Okay, here. Some to odd number, but this is wrong. Because I cannot wait, yeah, I can generate odd. 9 is an odd number. Ah no, wait, no, should be even, okay. But this is wrong. This should be the opposite. Because I cannot choose any even number. So this should be the opposite then. Is it me or is the music faster today? Oh yeah, I have a speed up. Okay, I was curious why there was the speed up on the music. Oops. Okay, a little better maybe. Let's see. 5? Okay, and now it's right. Does something change if the last number is even? Five it is, and it's still fine. Okay, we can have more wiggle space for testing scenarios if we put the other soft lock case, which is slightly less annoying, but still is. So, now if you put 4, let's see. Here the game kinda blocks all odd numbers, so they kinda want you to put an even number. So let's try with the odd number then. Okay, okay. So 4 is right. Let's see what happens if I put a 4 first. Okay, right away. So we fixed the problem. That's great. We did also test the change we made, which was kinda necessary. I just need to apply this change on every area this needs it, but it's only a... I also need to change the colors and switch. Okay, not as instantaneous task, but we are there. Okay, we are there. We're streaming for an hour and a half, but I don't know, I kinda want to rest a little. 1 hour and a half on passwords, maybe I want to rest. We are still doing something out of stream, so we are working on it. Oh, look who is streaming here, huh? Rotation Ivory. Please have enough raid power, Waldorf. Okay, we can go. Okay, then it's everything for today. Hopefully, I will definitely put on review the demo on Steam, because yeah, that definitely takes a while. And tomorrow we might play some RPG Maker game. I don't know, my schedule now is kinda messed up. Okay, thanks a lot for coming by, and we'll see ya whenever happens.